Right. Transform. Fit to screen. And move here. There we go. Okay, please. English subtitles. Confirm. Have you played Stanley Parable before? No. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. I'll leave it as it is. Always know. Holy shit, why has Chunky got so many fucking... So many words. Okay. Carl was streaming and we had to guess what it was. And someone guessed a knife and they said it's not a knife. It was close to so Fuzz yelled gun. Didn't say a word. And they were like... and then they were like, what is a knife classified as? A weapon. Troy yells you okay. Not gonna question it. Please enter the current time. Oh no. What time is it? 6:11. How close are we to 6:12? 6:11. Okay, that'll work. Confirm. I don't like that. Note: accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Seeing them flying across my head. Okay. I don't question it, man. I don't question it. You're playing Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Oh, that's... It's like I got bloody OBS there. It's just going again and again and again. Okay, interesting. Stream delay is gonna slay me for the stream. I was very dumb. Yes. Cool. Right, let's do this. Begin. Actually, settings. Yeah, should be good. Right, begin the game. Here we go. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
That's me!
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee
Hell yeah.
number 427's
Oh, close to 420, man.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
That's not like what I do every day.
Him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun at all.
Every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
That doesn't seem fun.
Was happy.
How can he be fun? I mean, how can he be happy after that?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Oh.
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh,
Something
no.
he would never quite
That's
forget.
my fucking...
He
The
had
laptop
been
started
at his
again.
desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Oh, that's a shame.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I'm gonna step out my office. I hate... Is that Mondays? If it's Mondays, then that's typical. Beep, 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 boop. Beep, boop, beep, bop, 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 beep, boop. And out I go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh,
Stanley
I can't go back in.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Beep, boop. Beep.
No matter how hard Stanley looked,
Beep,
he
boop.
couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Boop, beep. Beep, bop.
Stanley went around touching every little thing
Beep, bop,
in the
beep, beep,
office,
beep, beep,
but it didn't make a
beep,
single
beep.
difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Turned things off. Turned it off. Beep, bop, bop, beep. Beep, boop. Can't go in here? Nope. Stare. Okay. You can't jump. Achievement unlocked. What? What the hell? What achievement is that? No, seriously. We disabled it. Oh, I can't keep clicking the jump button. Of how self-aware this game already is. I know. Locks. Be my Valentine. No. And crash you? Yeah, I knew that. Beep boop, beep bop, bop bop beep.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
No, I don't. I don't. Oh, no one's turned off. Hell yeah. Beep boop. Prediction. Sales this quarter. Oh, shit, they've gone down. They've gone bankrupt. This does not make sense. No.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, fuck. I thought I could open it again.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tips for not getting fired.
Feeling
Hell
a
yeah.
wave of
I want to know this.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go
Get
up
Chris
to his
out of
boss's
the
office,
broom
hoping
closet.
He might find
What?
an answer there.
Hire someone to synergize paper. Paper's too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire someone to fire the paper. Wait, what? Remove my desk. Okay. Future is yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Tomorrow. Complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write the next day's agendas. Everyone is unique. You, most of all. I'm unique. Oh my god. Beep boop beep bap bap. Broom closet. There's supposedly someone in here.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh, I thought there'd be another thing there if I go back in it.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't know. Walk upstairs to my boss's office. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell? Oh, bathroom. Beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, up. Because the boss knows what the boss says goes. And the boss has suffered losses, and that's what the boss chose. Okay. That hurts my brain. Right, I want to go down here. Oh, I should have kept the door bloody open. I can't open it now. Beep, 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 bap, bap, beep.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
That's a big
life.
window.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Keypad?
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
4, 5. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
There's no delete button. 2845. 2845.
Yet incredibly,
Hey.
by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Hey, yo. Whoa. I'm out of tea. Oh, I thought there'd be something back there. And try to find as many Easter eggs as possible. Fun. Boop. Going down. Loading. Loading. Loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Can I go back up? It's annoyed the narrator. Wait.
Whoops. Nope. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
The end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never. Wait, you can't go back down? Oh, I thought you could go back down. Oh, that's stupid.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is.
Huh.
What a decision you've made to come up here.
I know it's a beautiful room, that's why. Just look at this. Look how
out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling.
It is.
An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other,
Yep.
weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow.
Yep. I know, it's amazing, ain't
I'm
it?
bolted to the edge of my seat.
So am I. Yeah, I can go back down now. Cool.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
It's what you call having a 1 IQ brain.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he? Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
What's in the office? There's got to be something in the office now, right? Surely the boss is here now.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
Dear God.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
1, 2. Oh.
Okay, I'm ready.
All's in a minute,
Prepare
mate.
to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
But hey, if you need time to process, I can go fix my laptop, which is broken behind me. Let me go do that. Hold up.
All right, I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative,
Oh, yeah.
Master Stanley.
He's calling me Master Stanley. Hell yeah. I can get used to that. Right, okay. Right, back to the task at hand. Time to go back down.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean,
I dunno,
sure,
man.
now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before.
I know.
I have no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
What do you mean stale? It's not stale. It's great. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going back up. I've had narrator didn't even say anything. Oh.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment.
Wait.
Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and
Oh,
I,
no.
we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill.
Yeah.
Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's
Well,
so
see, neither can I,
precious,
man. It is.
so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine by me. Got time to kill.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You
Honestly,
know,
yeah.
Stanley,
I mean, hey, you're the one
seems
having to
like
watch.
Nowadays, the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience?
Beep, beep,
to
beep,
build a
beep.
slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters, Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you
Yes,
and
it
I
is.
are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you.
Thank
You're
you.
the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly,
Yeah.
I mean it.
You're welcome.
This is unique and different.
It is.
It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think.
Wait, hey, you're
I
being
want to be
surprised.
engaged and
Well,
not
you are.
pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it. Which is why
I know, that's why we're not- that's why we're not
starved
going
for
with the story.
content that makes us feel sharp and vital,
Yeah.
and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley.
Thank
because
you.
You're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know. People look up to you. Which is why.
Wait, they do?
Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you.
That's
but,
not a good idea.
well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so
Press?
that you can talk about your work and your
Wait,
storytelling.
is
and your
everybody
life.
back? Did
Yes,
I?
I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh good, we're here.
Red carpet, I like. Oh, I can't go back down.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should
Really?
be just
You locked
around
it?
the corner.
I want to
here.
go back down now, though. Beep, beep. Storyteller. Stanley reveals all in his new book. Stanley. Live on stage.
Ah, yes, here it is.
Ah, the Half-Life
just
2
through
door
this
sound.
door.
To stage.
Right.
Welcome,
Are you
Stanley.
ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling
Beep, 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 beep,
and
beep.
what it means to craft
Right,
a
collab,
truly
champ, your
unpredictable
boss.
narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be
I know I
yourself.
will.
And
I'm
speak
gonna.
from the heart.
I actually hear people.
I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
Bro, thank you so
It
much.
looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Oh, I will. Why is it so dark? Hey everybody, how's it going? Down and up, down and up, down and up. Presented by Stanley. See? Everyone's vanished. That's how you get them back. You piss off the narrator so much that that's what happens. Beep, 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 beep. And now we're back to the beginning.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Mushroom the energy.
Stanley
Excuse
decided
me,
to
this
go
isn't
to
Modern
the
Warfare
meeting.
2.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Beep, 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 bap, beep, 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 bap. I need to make sure I turn off all the computers again. Input received, AO. You got an ending, I know, right? See, we're such a speedrunner. We speedrun this game so easily. Easy clap.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Alright, let's get back and actually do that part now.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
Talk less. Do I believe the
Stanley
amazing work all the
decided to
time,
go
every
up
day
to
with no
his
expectation of
boss's
promotion or
office,
recognition? Don't get
hoping he
fired.
might find an answer there.
Broom.
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to
Yeah.
encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I will. Thank you very much.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This door's open now? Ayo. I wonder if they say anything if I should go in here again. No. Why is that door open now? I'm intrigued. This door wasn't open last time. No, that is not a business strategy. Another elevator. Gosh, no. Wait. Excuse me? Well, that was bloody anticlimactic. Okay, never mind. I guess we don't go anywhere.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
I'm on top of the table. Fear me.
Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible.
I see, brother.
He didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Nope.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy.
No, it
So
ain't.
he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
I want to press more buttons.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated,
Not really.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Speed run, speed run, speed run, speed run. Boop. Oh, the narrator knows exactly what I'm going to do now. Dun. Do I do it, chat? We see if how he'd complain if I do it one more time. I'm curious to see if he'll get pissed off again. I'm really curious. After this, we'll move on.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator.
Wait, is that the
and
same
went
line he
back
did
out.
last time?
Silly.
Never mind.
Why did Stanley do that when he knew
Okay,
that would
it just
lead
resets
back
there.
to the
Okay, I
boss's
thought it'd be a
office?
new line.
That's a great question. I just
I'm leaving.
can't wait to find out.
We get to go back down now, so it's fine because now I know that. Now I know that there won't be any new commentary.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's
is.
office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator.
Beep 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 beep
It's
beep
still
beep beep
just
beep 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 beep
exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat. Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all
Up and down, no, down and up and down and up and down and up. Presented by yours truly, Stanley. Right, let's keep him going.
This time, Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Wait, spooky?
Stanley
Oh.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nah, I'll see if you actually say anything. I got mind control facility.
Although this passageway had but of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for. Nope, still on board with death?
Yep, we're on board with death. We all have a bit of death here. The word mind control facility I don't like the sound of that.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nah. Where's the fun in that?
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Hell yeah. I don't like that. Oh, oh wait. I'm dead. What is this, portal? Oh no. No, this is Half-Life. Oh no.
As
Oh
the
no.
machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his
Oh.
demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
No. No.
Stanley can't
Bad.
see the bigger
No.
picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Oh.
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this
Oh,
violent
well, this is my death now.
his
I mean,
brief
look, I can so easily get out.
Farewell, Stanley.
I can get out. Okay, goodbye. Heyo.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Ah, debated. Escape, 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 escape. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
No.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Wait, that isn't my office.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
That's my
Do you
office.
see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh, that's fun. Huh. Bidum. What's his office? Office clock. You killed Stanley? No, I didn't. I am Stanley. See, I'm still alive. Freedom ending. This is the very first thing buttons. I hit beep ups. Freedom ending. On.
Oh, look at these two.
I see a button.
How they wish to destroy one another.
I see a button.
How they wish to control one another.
Button.
How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need?
No, I
one
can't
another?
see. Everything's just pitch black.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Wait.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
You're not the true narrator.
Choose it.
Weird champ.
Don't let time choose for you. Don't let
Oh, for God's sake. The end is never. The never is cake.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
Beep.
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Museum ending completed. Hell yeah. I'm completing things. See, I really am being what they call a speed runner. I've already finished 2 endings. Oh, holy crap. Am I good or am I good? And I've never even played this game before, and that's saying something.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Here we go
he
to the
entered
door on the
door
left.
his left. Yet there was not a single person
get
here
fired.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Oh,
Stanley decided
come
to go up to
on.
his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
Rude.
there.
Okay. See how it is.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously.
How the fuck
out of
did this car
existence
get
in a
here?
single moment for no reason
As
at
it's
all.
through there.
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make
going
other
in
strange observations.
circles.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Wait.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he
Oh
went?
god.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Yep.
Were they simply repeating?
Yep.
No, Stanley said to himself,
Nah.
this is all too strange. This can't be real.
Nah, this can't be
At
real.
last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Yeah.
He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
I'm not crazy.
He thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Holy shit, I really am dreaming. What the fuck?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
Whoa.
And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
If it's not a dream, then how the hell was there stars just down? How was I
Stanley
flying?
simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Are you sure about
Now,
that?
hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Whee!
How else would the voice explain all that?
Literally.
This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
getting deep.
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
No, I
Please,
don't want to push buttons.
That's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
No, I'm not.
Everything will be fine.
I can still kind of see.
I am okay.
Am I? Am I really? Ah, shit, I'm still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My
Oh,
name
for
is
God's
Stanley.
sake.
I
Dear
have
God.
a boss, I have an office, I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real, I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Beautiful.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Heyo.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Stanley?
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of
Are you sure about that?
I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Wow.
Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring
Wow.
down, and then she turned and ran.
She was the murderer. That's kind of sussy, bro. What was this, 4 endings now?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right, it's only completed. Hell yeah. I really am speedrunning this game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
No, the broom.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
And in we go.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now.
Yep, blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
okay, done it for me already.
Hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Hell yeah. Beep. Of course, loosens. The only way.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Boop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
It's the
screens.
Incredibles room.
What horrible secret did this place hold?
Oh, what the
Stanley
fuck?
thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom
New
of the
dialogue.
mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all
New
sent us
dialogue.
lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content.
Yay!
You
New
can call it
content.
the bottom of the mind control room ending.
Another
That
ending.
enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you.
Yeah.
That's how special you are.
I'm
We call
special.
this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility.
Hell yeah.
Jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
I did it.
Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
I did it! Oh, that's amazing. Boys, I did it.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like.
No,
Let me know
not
if there's
coffee, tea.
anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
What the fuck's this on 434's desk? I'm 427. Who the hell? Which sod has... Oh, we're gonna have a chat when I get back home. Jesus Christ, what the hell are you doing?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Beep. Boop. Up. We did it. We did it. Good
Yet
job.
there was
You
not
did
a
it.
single
You
person
did it.
here
You
either.
did it. Good
Feeling
job.
a
You
wave
did
of
it.
disbelief, Stanley
Burn.
decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
They're already doing it for me.
Here's the door, just go.
Here's the door. Just go. Push dev. This is content. This is quality content. I'm finding a lot of things here, including new content.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh bloody hell, Zebby. How the hell do you keep doing... How the hell do you do that when
The lights rose on an enormous room
and you
packed
keep
with
doing Redemption and
television
Nothingness?
screens. What horrible secret
did
did
it.
this
You
place
did it.
hold?
Good
Stanley
one.
thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I kind of want to go back down there, see what the narrator says.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their
This
true
really
nature
is
revealed.
the Incredibles
Each bore
room.
the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Fire it. Fire it. Beep boop beep 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 bop.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
No.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Dear God.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
I refuse.
His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was
No.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Dear
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad.
What's happy?
Or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle
Hell
the
yeah.
controls once and for all.
Okay, no, this is the Incredibles room. Hey, yo. Guys, press the wrong button.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Oh my
How
god,
had
the
he
sky.
been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none
pretty.
of this mattered to him.
No.
For it was not
Oh, God.
knowledge or even power that he had been seeking.
Tree.
Happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
This is literally like
Whatever
the
life he lives,
like Portal
it will
2.
be his.
As you leave, well, or
That
Portal
was
1.
all he
As you
needed to
leave,
It was perhaps
there we go.
the
Yeah, Portal
only
1.
thing worth knowing.
you go outside.
Stanley
It's beautiful.
stepped through the open
Come on,
door.
let me out. Let me out.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
It's
This
actually kind
was
of beautiful.
exactly the
I like
way,
the scenery.
right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh yeah. Freedom, make a true ending. Oh yeah, I beat the game. It was that simple. It was seriously that simple. Hello?
All of his co-workers were...
Oh.
Wait, no. This isn't
Wait.
the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
What? What? Excuse me? What do you mean? Now I'm confused. Come on, I was free. I finally finished the game. Why the hell am I back here again?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Ah, yes.
It had really
The
been
floor,
worth the
everything
detour
is just
after all,
like CSS
just to
office.
spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Hell yeah.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yep. Okay, with that done, let's
But
move on.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Wait, was that seriously the actual ending? Complete Stanley, that was actually the ending. What the
Stanley was
fuck?
so bad at following directions. It's incredible.
I didn't realize it was that
wasn't 5 years
quick.
ago.
Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. No.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Are you sure about
realize
that?
Investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all the... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. You have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Danger everywhere. Alright, and prove it. Prove that you're on my side.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Dear God, I like the
Stanley
colour blue.
walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Oh, man. Yo, forgot about you. I remember following you, but I forgot. Hey, how's it going? Anago, how you doing, man?
You see?
Whoa. It's a developer room. I know what this room is. This is bad because obviously this was originally made in the Source engine, and I used to be a Gary's Mod server owner, and I actually created my own map for my Dark RP server, and this is the developer textures.
You finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures.
See?
Is this what you wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yeah.
Skill trees?
Hell yeah.
Work with me. You give me
Planes.
absolutely nothing so
And actual
far.
NPCs. I don't want to be alone.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest.
Original version Stanley Parable was a mod for Gary's Mod. These Source engine full game. Ah, fair enough. I can't afford to play Stanley Parable 1 or 2 so people have fares.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door?
It did.
Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Oh my god, yes!
Candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Speedrun. Good old Neil is offline. Skid is offline. Ayo. Ayo. Do you know 21.3% of players skip the intro sequence? The worst 3% of players chose the blue door. Excuse me? What? You can make this game in 2 seconds, but Drift doesn't know how to do it. I do. Oh.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No, I wouldn't mind.
Let me boot it up.
Okay.
In this game,
What the fuck?
baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the
Fire!
right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
We've only played 54
Be sure
minutes.
to keep notes on your experience.
Hey, it's Luke. Excuse me.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
Oh.
It's over.
What?
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to
Okay.
ease the pain.
Sure.
Let's see. What do we have here?
Excuse me, Arch.
Yes. This seems like it.
Yes.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, what game is it? Firewatch.
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about?
This is on our to
What's our
stream
backstory?
list.
What is our motivation?
This is on our to stream list.
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your
Wait,
tower.
the guys made
Perhaps for
Stanley
some
make
sort of twisted,
Firewatch.
erotic purpose.
The only thing which makes sense.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the
The
experience
original
of
Epic
total
Pool?
mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more.
Oh, there's those
Come,
texture
let's venture
glitches.
outward and see what else is
We got
out
license
there.
users. This is literally on our to stream list. This is what I find amazing. This is perfect. This is exactly what we needed. Best thing is a watchtower over there.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
What?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
What the fuck?
You really wandered off into that thing. That big
Excuse
open,
me?
Just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
No, we're not.
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here.
Oh,
Let's
I
find
want to
another
play
game.
Firewatch.
Preferably something with walls. Something
No.
with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
No.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
What? Rocket League? AO?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any
Where's the
possibility
car?
that you could
Where's
get
the
lost
car?
here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
If I get lost? Oh, I can easily get lost. Hold on, let me go over.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's
Where's the
see.
car?
There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. What fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Where? Ball, 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 ball. Bonk. Hell yeah. Go. Oh,
Are you doing it? Are you winning?
That
Is
was
this fun? Is it better than my
anticlimactic.
miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
kind of.
Stanley, hold on. What are you doing?
Oh.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back. We still have so much.
The voice has gone through my head. Oh my god. We're free. We're free. Chat, we're free. Oh. Did I ruin something here? Was he going to take us to another game if I didn't fall down that hole? No. Okay, phew. What the fuck is this place? There's Minecraft and Portal, the next one. Ah. Beep 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 bap bap beep 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 bap bap. Have I actually completely just screwed up now? There's nothing we can do now. Oh, never mind.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice,
Yeah.
and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
Why does
Someone
Stickbot
who
go
will wrap
twice?
everything up at the
Hello?
end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes. I'll
Oh,
be back, but there's no
yes.
other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I
Okay.
can wait.
But can you? That's the real question. Can you? Game's ending completed. Hell yeah.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally.
Is
This
it?
is great.
The end
he
is
thought
never,
to
the end is never, the
himself.
end is never, the
This
end is
is what
never.
I've wanted all along.
The end is
I
never, the end
got
is never,
what
the end
I
is never.
wanted.
That door's open. Yo?
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
I'm intrigued. Oh my god, we're on one of those like...
Hello, and
Oh.
thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Uh-huh.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Okay.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special
Hey, Narrator,
yet,
you love
but
elevators,
I'm
right?
sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Wait, the fact that we've got this new content door, does that actually mean that I've done all the endings
Is it
from
broken?
originally?
What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Or,
No.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna
here we
say.
go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, let's go. Come on, hurry up, 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 hurry up.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me
Let's
the
go, let's go,
content,
let's go, let's
Stanley.
go. Oh, I'll give you the content, Narrator. Ayo.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I can jump? Why? What, don't waste them all. Why? When we can only jump inside that circle. You can, but what? I don't care. What? Sure, I'm doing it. This is so satisfying. Oh. I thought Narrator was going to say something. Oh.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley,
Hey.
I have to say, initial impressions of this game
not
are
really.
not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for
You're
exciting
now-
new content?
you're never
If this is
happy
new
at welcome to
content,
the pressure. Wait,
then I
what?
could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell,
20?
I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content, and oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes.
Very good.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says,
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah,
please
Zebby said that.
ignore. What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
No. Can you look at the go outside achievement, please? Oh, well, what the fuck? Go outside achievement. Super go outside. Don't play Stanley Parable for 10 years, Ayo. What the fuck? Percent of people completed it.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Ayo. Doesn't kind of work right now because the laptop died.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
Whoa.
Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
I'm free. Beep beep.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
The British Academy of Film and Television awarded to Starley The Last of Us. Stanley. For God's sake. Let the good times roll. Smile, because it happens. Oh. Oh, I can't sit on the bench. Whoa.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this
Fuck
stunning
off.
triumph
No,
of
the music.
games journalism.
The music.
10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was.
Zero
It was
Reddit,
literally every game
comment
ever
zero,
created.
Facebook shares,
It was
zero tweets,
Skyrim,
zero
it was Persona 3,
Google
it
Plus.
was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now, a lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Yeah, the doors. Yeah. Oh my god. That's fucking Hammer. That's Hammer. That's the map creation tools for the source engine. This is the software I use for my for creating my map in Dark RP. Holy shit. I wonder if I actually have Hammer installed on here still. Hammer. I don't have Hammer installed. One sec. Source engine Hammer. Valve Hammer editor. Can I download it? Or is it? Or am I gonna have to actually download CSS to get it? I think I have to I'm gonna have to can't actually show what I'm not gonna download Gary's mod because obviously that will download over 500 gigs of workshop files back when I did it. Let's just quickly download CSS. Counter-Strike source. But if I install that, then theoretically we should be able to. If we download CSS, then we should be able to get the Hammer, and I think I should have my map files somewhere. If it's not on this PC, it's on the other PC. I definitely have it here. Let's have a look. Fucking hell. 44.9 peak. One sec, chat. Sorry about this, chat. I really need to know this now. Need to check something. Team library, apps, common. Not on this one. Do I not have it on here? Comes your buffer again? Uh-oh. The buffer's my fault. The buffer is my fault because apparently downloading this kind of caused my the stream to drop a lot of frames. There we go, our frames are back and stable now. Whoops. Steam, apps, common. Is Gary's mod here? No. Network. When it's downloaded. Now that's downloaded, if I go to Counter-Strike source, go to browse local files, in Hammer. So boys, it's a bit of story time with Luke right now. I think I have it. No way do I not have it. I don't think I have it. Fuck. I think it's on my server back at home. Quick. Right, we'll keep playing in the meantime. We can fix half. Shit. Okay, we'll keep playing in the meantime and I'll see if I can load it up. I think I can hear the birds from Stanley in the background. Yeah, you can. Here it is. Hammer. Oh. Well, this is the software which from that is this. If I quickly, come on, server, please boot up. Please don't tell me you're offline right now. It's not turning on. This ain't good. Oh no. What do you mean unable? 3. Motherfucker. Load. Why aren't you loading? It actually ain't loading. What the fuck? That's actually no, I'm not even joking. That's actually kind of concerning because it should connect. Let me look at one more spot where it could be. If it's not here, then we'll give up. And I'll see if I can show it for the on the next stream. How's your day been, Ab? Shush, Savvy. Shush. Why? It's always typical that your own, like, you know, your own software and equipment doesn't want to load when you need it the most. It's always the case, ain't it? I think I might have an idea. You know, I might have an idea. I'm pretty sure my dad has decided to put a computer on. I know for a fact he got one of my very old computers out, and rebuilt it to use as a server for file storage for himself, and he put it on my desk in my room back down south. What's the chances that he's turned the plug sockets off at the wall, therefore turning off my server? I think there's a high possibility, you know. All right, guess we'll have to show another time. God damn it.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Oh. Mind you, I won't be able to show you Hammer itself, but I do remember I should have images on Imgur, in my Imgur gallery, which shows it. So I can at least show you that. Can we actually go back to that little spot? Yeah.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
True.
But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
What do you mean you're taking the wrong tile? Don't you fucking start, Imgur. Don't you start. Right, here we go. Here we are. Found it. That one looks like it. That's definitely it. Oh. Not sure if the answer's ready because came back our days play Half-Life 2 and download the original Stanley Parable mod. Maybe. Last time I played the original Half-Life 2, I was playing the was it the Synology mod where you could play with multiplayer on Half-Life 2? That was fun. I remember I even made a couple YouTube videos out of it. Nowadays. Right. Yeah, these are all the pictures of my old server. Aha. Here's some. I found some of the pictures. Won't be able to show you the actual engine itself, that hammer itself, but I can show you pictures from it. Here we go. So we got source, and these are the images I did. So this is kind of how you make maps back in the day. Here's me. This was the police station in my Dark RP server. And we had like all the buttons here. And all these buttons were actual full-on scripted. This is the section of the beach. Pure space for me. Yes, this was the original start of the beach where I extended it out. All the yellow there is kind of the untextured floor. I don't understand a single thing you showed me. This is basically the map editor for Source Engine. So this is what like the original Valve developers did for Half-Life 2. Gary's, well, obviously Gary's mod isn't made by Valve, but you know, Counter-Strike. And you can see this picture right here. This is obviously a picture of the actual Stanley Parable, and that's using the hammer, the engine which I'm using here. This was one of the hotel areas I built. Here's the entrance of the mine. The mine, that's a funny story. I actually completely ripped the actual full mine from Half-Life 2 and put it in there, and I edited it. That was fun. That was fun. I wonder if I actually have it here. No, I don't. Oh yeah, and then this is another thing. I created an elevator, and and it was fine in the engine. And then when I rendered it, I actually got it out and put it in the game. For some strange reason, it was sideways, and I was like, "What the fuck?" But yeah, Half-Life 2 was made on Source, and the original same way was in Half-Life 2. So I mean, yeah, literally. But yeah, there you go. Can't show you the whole entire thing, but that works. The Serious Room, 2013. Right. Wait. Where am I supposed to go now? Oh, down here. Why are we going in here?
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
What?
What's this? What's down here?
Why is this this is giving me Half-Life
no.
vibes.
Oh, God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
Do you type
I
SV
can't
Cheats
even
1?
imagine
Yep.
what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Not recommended.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is
Buglivia.
unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to
Funny.
insert into the Stanley parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
There you go.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I?
Oh my god, this is
You can tell me
amazing.
if I'm preachy, honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful
Oh
memory
dear.
to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
That's why I feel.
Perhaps the
When I
Stanley
stream.
parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Oh, what's...
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video. Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45
The
minutes.
fuck?
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go?
Oh no.
Wasn't there a door that led into this room? Stanley! Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
It's gonna be a
I've
door
looked at it
behind
from every
here.
angle. I've checked every one of
Never
those
mind.
walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
Wait,
Stanley,
what?
I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's
I
always
actually feel
been,
bad
right?
now.
Me talking and you saying nothing.
I do actually feel
Would you
bad.
think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes.
Yes.
Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality. Oh, hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever
year?
sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year?
A year.
Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest
How the fuck are you still
time,
alive?
Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see,
To be fair,
it
we're all
was a
stuck in one place for a while too
revelation.
because of the plague.
It was unlike
True.
anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending.
Narrator? Narrator? Did we kill him? Are we finally free? I'm gonna press the button again, Narrator. Oh, that's irritating. That's irritating.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point.
Oh,
it
for
was
fuck's
meant
sake.
to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said,
Spike Planet.
entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences.
I can't press the button again. I can press the button again.
end, is never the 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 end, is never the.
Oh no. Don't tell me I'm going to drown in here. What the fuck? What? Light. We're free. We can escape. This is literally turning into a horror game. What the fuck? Whoa. What? Last of Us? Wait, what the fuck? Where's it all gone? Why's it all gone now? Well, I don't like that sound. No thank you. Skip. Oh, I really don't like that. Can we go back to the plant one again? What? Why are we sideways? The fuck? We're free! Open world! Oh yeah, open world, boys. And the narrator's gone now. We're actually free. What? The end is never the end is never the... No! Fuck off. No!
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
No. New content, ayo.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay. We're intrigued. I'm intrigued. The end is never 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 the end. New content. Oh my god, it's the elevator again.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Okay.
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the
the
first
music,
time ever,
ayo.
the Stanley Parable 2.
2?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory.
The end is never the end
with
again.
A fully fledged sequel, an entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean?
I thought they were taking
But
a
the
dig at
Stanley
themselves.
Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams
Photos of
progress
painting
and innovation
K.
and long-term franchising potential.
Of painting D. I mean, it's placed as fancier. I'll give you that. It did do a discount flows around the original Steam. True. New content is out. New content part 2 is in. Old plus busted. New hotness. Ayo. More TSP. Better TSP. Win. Color red. Ayo. Google Slides. Ayo. Okay.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be.
2?
But let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing.
From
for
design
it.
pitch, break, design pitch, number 2
that
chat.
If I can loosely
2,
organize
2,
a handful of
2,
interesting
2,
concepts,
2.
that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more
Sequels
of
are
a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham Asylum 2. Half-Life 3 when? I mean, technically Half-Life Alex could be classed as Half-Life 3. Portal 3 when? New features. New content. Oh, fuck that bus together. 2? Two? Holy shit.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Okay. Sure, features. Merch. Ayo. This t-shirt is the best new feature. The end is never the end. Again. No screenshots. What happens if I take a screenshot? It'll be cool if they actually got like an achievement or something like that.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one.
Screenshot.
I think that in the new
Screenshot.
version, the office could use
Screenshot.
a bit of decoration, like balloons.
Also 6 letters in it. Currently 2 portal games. 6 divided by 2 3 port 3 confirmed.
Someday
Fuck.
and Happy 12th birthday. Which would you go with?
Happy 12th birthday, Stemnies. Get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Bruh. Okay. Moving on.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Okay. Jump circle. Oh, there's no jumps remaining. That's why he said
You know
it.
what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
God damn it. Rigged. Free. New and easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple. Hell yeah, I want a free easy achievement. Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps. It just works. Get yours right now. That was the lever.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on
No way.
accident? Well, I'm
I want it.
developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see,
Yes.
you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's a Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist.
No!
Right now, the achievement is
Fuck
still
you.
fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Oh, we'll get it. Oh, we'll get it. Ready. How'd you get it? There's got to be a way to get it. Nah, they're taking the piss. They're actually taking the piss. I want that achievement. Beep, 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 bop, 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 bop. No spoilers. Pull me, pull me, pull me. Have achievement, bonus support for you. You twat. Am I not going to be able to get it right here? On merch store is a QR code. Ayo.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen?
Where's the merch store again? I'm confused. I was overwearing it. You have to play the game more than come back? Oh. Merch store has a QR code. Oh. Wait, does that'll take you to an actual merch store though, won't it? Have a look. The QR code doesn't work. My phone doesn't read it. Oh. God damn it, bot. Why is my bot going off twice? And QR codes. Come on. Oh, is it literally taking StanleyParable2.com? Fair enough. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it literally does as well. It just did it for me. Stanley Parable 2, a sequel, huh? Watch our helpful and informative video to learn more about Stanley Parable and what the journey is sequel is all about. That's new. If you're more on the prequel sort of person, check out the Stanley Parable. Bloody hell. Reassurance bucket AO. Your name in the game. Please, no screenshots. Screenshot. Epilogue.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
That's new.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself,
2?
what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first edition... Sorry, I should have clarified.
Oh, for
right
fuck's sake.
Now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play.
No, I don't want to role play as
really
Jim.
Simulate the full
Excuse me?
experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply?
I
Are you
am
really,
Jim.
truly Jim
I am
right
good.
now?
I am Jim.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
No. Not feeling it.
Yes! You see?
Yes!
What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It hits even harder the second time. If this
Holy
were the
crap.
only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Oh. Whoa there, cowboy. Oh.
I suppose I could allow only people
You heard
named
Jim in the
Jim
game.
to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
The reassurance bucket. I have a bucket. Dear God.
Common complaint of the Stanley
No.
Parable was
There's
that it was
more.
confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of
Where's the
reckless
bucket?
despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental
bucket?
problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley,
Bucket.
anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable
Give me the bucket.
will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less
Bucket.
uncomfortable.
I've done nothing but teleport
Can you
bread for the
imagine
past
what a
3
pain in
days.
the ass that would
Dear
be?
God.
The bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it?
Ah,
Glow of
yes.
comfort, even in
Ah,
the face
yes,
of
the
crushing
bucket.
despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And
My
in
bucket
fact,
now.
Can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, we get to keep the bucket. This is all imagining Drifter X in the bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Yeah, it probably should. We've not been down there yet. We've been in there. Let's go up here. Let's go over there, then we'll come back. Can you find them? 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 Collect them all.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be
I don't
no
like
reward
this.
for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
I don't like this. It's creepy. Oh. That reminds me of like Simpsons Hit and Run. Oh, I can't go any further.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it.
What do you mean
Absolutely tragic.
Infinite hole? Ayo. This map, 3 achievements. The button says his name. Right, so Infinite Hole we haven't been to yet. Collectibles is right there. Epilogue we've been to. Office decorations. Have we been to that yet? Yeah, we have. Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. We're currently holding it. Setting World Champion. Ayo. World Champion. I heard a World Champion. Butlers. Okay. Merch. Free achievement this map. Jump circle. All right. Over. Let's head over to there then, I guess. You gotta do something into that room. Sorry. Oh. Same. That's new. I'll head there in a bit. Setting World Champion has a requirement. Aw. Go to the Infinite Hole first, and then we'll come back. Hopefully, I'll be able to get out of the Infinite Hole and stay here, because I kind of want to continue this area. I take it if I go in here, that's it. I'm not...
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, A hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of
You will be able
time
to
if
return.
you
Okay,
like.
cool.
A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Infinite hole. Whee! Dear God.
See? Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah,
One of my more
kinda is,
ingenious
actually.
concoctions, if I do say so.
We're going to China now.
Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button
Where?
to pop back up to the top.
Where's the teleport
and we
button?
can continue
Oh.
onward.
Okay. This kind of feels like one of those
I don't mean to be a
days
bummer.
where it's like
I
you're
do
playing COD
recommend you
4
use the
and you go
teleport
outside the
button
map.
to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Oh, JK, I lied. Full forever. Ayo. I still remember because one of the old, what was the old
Okay, Stanley. I don't know
old
quite how
map?
to say
The
this
sh
tactfully,
there wasn't
but
a ship,
it's
man. It was
possible that I
the
slightly
one with the ship,
exaggerated the infinite
which is one of like the
nature of
campaign missions.
Is
I
it
remember
very
I could always
deep?
jump out the map and get into the water, and then you just fall
It's an
forever.
extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite great. Now,
Oh.
I'm very excited to show you even more of my
Oh.
ideas for the sequel.
I thought that was. I noticed the floor actually came down there. Oh, oopsies.
Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again?
Yeah.
I don't know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever. There really are so many other fascinating exhibits that I've prepared for you. I really spent quite a lot of time on all this, and I would very much like to show you some more of them. How about we go ahead and press that teleport button again so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley. I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole.
Just the two of
long
us. We
enough
can make it
to
if we
hit
try.
the
Just two of
bottom.
us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us doing
I
castles.
told you the hole was infinite, but come on. Who actually wants to fall forever? The hole was plenty
Okie
deep.
dokie.
It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes falling too much. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that
Bucket is life.
works for you,
Oh,
then
that
go
was a
ahead and
poll.
press the
I didn't realise there was a
teleport
poll.
button to warp up to the top of the
Bucket
hole
is
and we
love.
can move on.
Bucket is
I'll
bad.
just be
Bucket
up
good.
here when you're
Bucket. Bucket is life. Someone's having a proper fag down here, weren't they? Would you get pissed off at me again if I jump down?
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much.
Well, hey.
Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh.
Yeah, it did
The
actually. It
hole
was shorter.
seemed even shorter to you this
The
time.
fuck?
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm
Yes.
starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something.
Here, let's try
pop
something.
back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay, sure.
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not
fuck?
infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh,
Who am I to judge?
you just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button
no.
not working? You sure?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole.
No.
And now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone.
Wow.
You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else.
Wow.
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
Wow. Remember that, narrator. I'll remember that. I thought you wanted to show me these new areas. New content. What the fuck? Excuse me. What was that? Excuse me. Can I be let out now, please? Thank you. That would be much appreciated. I don't know how I feel about this. Bucket, save me. Bucket, help. The fuck? Huh? No. No. Bad. Stop it. Let me out. They're gonna be selling me traffickers. No. Going down. Please mind the gap between the hole and the platform edge. What the fuck? Change your perspective? Oh my god, it's me. Dear God. No. Whoa. What the fuck? Dear God. That's me. Whoa. I'm liking the bass. Is it gonna be a drop?
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space of mine.
Drop, come on.
My head's strong.
Hey yo. I'm scared. This is giving me Life is Strange vibes now. Hey yo. Oh my god. Cute doggos. Oh my god, that's so cute. Huh? I press J in a bit. I want to see what other ones there are. Okay, that's all of them. The fuck? Oh. Who the fuck put, what was it, that fucking name tag from, Minecraft on there. What the fuck?
Stanley!
Oh,
Oh,
hi.
good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland.
Are you
Think
back?
of that, Stanley.
Why?
Because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You
Wait,
don't
what?
want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole.
No.
And I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
Doodlepip. Oh no. He's... Oh no, not again. Not again. No. Help. Okay. The end is never, 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 the end is never. Okay, we're back.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
What would happen if I go back to the hole? Fine. It ended. Mostly infinite hole. No, they shut it. Damn it. That's new. Exit's that way, but I don't want to go there for now. I'm going to go up here. Okay, let's see what some of the stuff is up here. Setting one. Can't go now. Oh, I didn't know what was up there. I thought that was somewhere else. Okay, geez. I didn't realize I've never gone up there yet, so I was curious. And this is the epilogue, right? Yeah. Okay.
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to?
I got my
Ready
bucket,
to
I'm
move
happy.
on now?
Whoa, that's actually kind of cool. That is. I like what they did there. No screenshots. Beautiful.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know
Yeah,
it's not
it's kinda cool.
exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment.
Okay.
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
It was that simple.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Dude? What the fuck is that?
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Dude?
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait.
Every new
Maybe
feature.
that's it.
Okay,
I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it.
the fuck? Who the fuck's that? Who's
With
that?
respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original
That's not me.
game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2.
My
Let me
god.
see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Okay. The end is never the end, isn't it? Hey, yo.
This is the story
Click
of
to
a man
skip.
named Stanley.
Hell yeah. Balloons. Balloons everywhere.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Welcome to the game. It's somehow both a remake and a sequel. Hell yeah. The fuck? What is that though? That's annoying.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it up.
Where?
Why was he not doing
Where's the
it?
bucket? Where's the bucket? Bucket?
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Hell yeah.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Dear God.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
Fucking timing.
The cargo lift, yes.
Yes.
Go there.
Yes.
Go to the cargo lift. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Aye.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Hell yeah. What the fuck?
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
What?
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
Excuse me?
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Bucket. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press N to take me to work with you.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head. Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Press U to go back to work.
Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me?
Hello?
Listen to me. It's just a bucket.
It can't
Dear God.
think,
Yeah,
it
no,
can't
what do you
talk.
mean?
All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to
What?
a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
What do you mean? Don't listen to the lad, man. Press L for us to go back home.
You see, he's not listening.
Bucket,
He's still
bucket, bucket,
taking
bucket,
orders
bucket,
from the
bucket, bucket, bucket,
You know,
bucket, bucket.
Once upon a time, it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now
Bucket,
all he
bucket,
cares
bucket,
about
bucket,
is his
bucket, bucket,
awful
bucket,
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 this
bucket.
stupid hunk of metal.
Ignore anyone in your life except for me. Bucket, bucket,
Sad.
bucket, bucket, bucket,
I
bucket,
suppose he
bucket,
doesn't
bucket,
need me
bucket.
anymore.
Aw.
From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine.
It does actually, yeah. I've noticed that. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press Y to go back home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Relive the same day with me over and over.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Go home and work from home time.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
I'm having feelings.
Excuse me?
No. What's going on?
What?
Why do I want to be with the bucket?
Why is it?
Hear
Why
what
is
the
it?
bucket
Why
has
is this
to
giving me
say,
like
do
some Arch
anything it
impressions right
asks.
now? This is
What's
what
wrong
Arch
with
would
me? I
do.
don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this
Arch,
would
if
be
you're here,
less
what the hell have you
confusing.
done?
Yes, the bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation. Stanley, give me the bucket.
No,
give it to me.
the bucket's
Give me
mine.
the bucket,
No,
Stanley.
no,
I
the
need
bucket's
it.
mine.
Give
No,
it to me now.
no,
Give it
close my
or
eyes.
I'll-
Go back to work, Stanley. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never. Love bond ending completed.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages.
What?
If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
But that was a recorded message. That makes no sense. Where's Narrator? Why isn't Narrator talking? Narrator? Bucket's here again. I don't like that bucket. That bucket is staying back. I'm leaving it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh boy, a door on my left.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Going down.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
I want to go right.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No,
okay,
it's to the
okay,
right,
good.
my
It is right.
mistake.
Cool, awesome.
No,
you-
no, not the right.
Excuse
Why
me.
would I have ever said it was to the right?
Excuse
What
me.
was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold
Oh,
on
for
a
God's
minute?
sake. Where's Jeopardy when you need it?
Let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now.
Awesome.
This story is absolutely, definitely
this way.
Gotcha. Going down. Oh, why are we here again?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
I was wondering what this was up here
Rather than waste
when we were down
my
there
time
earlier.
trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Rude.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, moving on. I just realised that it's like properly reset now. There's no new content section, and it's no.
When Stanley, wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be. Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or? Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Left. When in doubt, go left. You know, it's meant to be when in doubt, go right. Go right's always the right way, but we're going left because screw with the right way. We're just going to go this way because the game will always take us to the right location anyway. There we go. Like, what the fuck? Okay, I've just done. I'm back here again. What the fuck? No. Oh, God.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been
Agreed.
on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Please, no.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again.
Yeah, exactly.
It's got to be better than this.
No.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No. Oh, wow.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Boop. There are no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction?
Okay.
And see if we missed anything.
Sure. I expected this door to be open, to be fair. That door over there is open, but I guess not.
Aha! I knew we'd missed
There you go.
something. The story. Here it comes.
Oh, don't tell me it's just going around in circles.
No, wait.
Oh, never mind.
Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way
For God's
and
sake.
retrace our steps.
Where the fuck are we now?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't
This
recognize
gives me
this place at
Half-Life
all.
2 vibes.
Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
This is giving me...
Is that correct?
That is definitely giving me... Oh, what?
Do you remember, Stanley?
What?
Do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so...
This game was really made in
job.
Half-Life 2? Yeah, I know that. I'm talking about... I was hoping they'd do an actual
I don't feel
Half-Life
right
2
about this at
reference
all.
like they did with Rocket
We
League
both
and
know you didn't put in any
Firewatch.
actual work for that win.
That's what I meant.
Some people win fair
I
and
know it's from
square,
Source Engine.
and
I
this
can
was
tell
not
from the
one of those
textures.
situations.
Again, I used to create
Okay? I'm getting
Garry's Mod
weirded out
maps
by whatever
in
this place
Half-Life
is.
2.
I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Hey.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
TM.
Just follow the line.
TM.
How simple is that?
Oh, yeah.
See? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay.
What?
Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
Just a little bit, mate.
Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all
He's fine.
that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Hell yeah! Not much. This just gives me Willy Wonka vibes. Which is kind of funny, kind of Mr. Beast is doing a Willy Wonka video soon. This is a vibe.
Wait, cut the music.
What?
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern
Dear God.
will be very important later in the story.
No.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
How many leaves has it got on the front? Okay, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 12. Okay. 12 on the front. Okay. Carry on. Let's carry on. Cue the music. Bring the music back up.
We're back at the office? No.
Do I go? I see that hand. I go.
Line, you do know we're looking
Oh my God,
for the
we're in
Stanley
new
Parable,
area.
right? The
New area,
story?
yes.
Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting.
I thought this was your story already.
This all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, it's new content. Why not?
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Yes.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for
World War II anime waifu girls.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge
Strategy
it.
game
We
in
should
first
be fine.
person. You have to build a base, but it's all in first person. Holy shit, that'd be cool. Actually having to build a base, it's like Command and Conquer in first person anime waifus.
Ah, a choice.
World
We
War
get to
II.
make a decision.
That actually
From
sounds
here,
fucking
the story is in
amazing.
Our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Sure, Zoe?
Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So I know that each door has to lead somewhere.
Wee.
Which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our
This is your story to begin with. How are you
corresponds
get so
with
confused?
The counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we
No,
go?
probably not.
And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
Are you
Come,
sure?
Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay. Let's go. The confusion ending. Been playing this confused ending for 17 minutes.
Hold up, what's this?
For fuck's sake.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
8?
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
We're on number
I
5,
don't
4.
wanna forget.
We're on 5 now.
My
Come
mind
on.
goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing wall.
This thing.
Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really?
Oh.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's
I
going on.
want to go home.
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
I did get on the chair a second ago. I will do it
And the
again.
timer stopped.
There
Does
you
that
go.
mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Can you please go?
So, okay.
Mood.
Guess now we just wait. You know.
Well, let me on the chair
I
then.
suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
12 years
Well,
later.
in the meantime, if you
The fuck was that? What the actual fuck was that? Bucket.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and away Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him,
Bucket.
telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I want to see what happens if we escape with the
No.
bucket.
Said the bucket.
No.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good.
Said
I
the
do
bucket.
want to jump down there,
Now
but I want to
ride
go
the
down there
lift all the way to
first.
the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, but Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's
Oh, so we can
arms,
survive an infinity hole, but we can't
touching.
survive that little that full damage right there. God damn it.
Someone was following Stanley. He was
What?
sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Powerful ending,
Stanley
completed.
had
Jump to
felt
death.
the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Oh, poor.
Stanley
God
took the
damn
door
it,
on his
bucket.
left to go back to the meeting room.
No.
Said the
No.
bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go
This
somewhere
time we'll
else.
actually make it.
The cargo lift, yeah. Good.
Said the bucket.
Good.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked. No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point.
What?
Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
What do you
Unless-
mean?
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket?
Yeah, what is a
I
bucket?
suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior.
What is a
up to this
bucket?
point, which,
I thought this
if
was my
that's
friend.
True, well,
This wasn't a
my
bucket, this is a
goodness,
friend.
I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your
What?
understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
No. Fine. Is this a
Now
bucket?
then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right?
Oh
This
my
should tell
God.
us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
Okay.
Okay, let's begin.
Okay.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a hologram
What?
of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
See, I told you. I know what a bucket is. I told you know what a bucket is.
Item 2.
Look at that fucking
Is this
fake.
a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket.
Fucking told
not
you.
an
I've
actual
got a high IQ. This is where having 2 IQ comes in handy.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
No. What
Incorrect.
the fuck?
This is a bucket.
No, it ain't. Get your fuck.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
No, this is Ukrainian farmers. Yeah, this is a bucket.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
I love how they've actually form modeled a tractor just for that. Oh,
Is this a bucket?
yeah.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Told you. I know what a bucket is.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
Wow.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Nope, it's not a bucket. There's nothing there.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it
You
sound like
fucking
I'm
got
saying
me.
everything is a bucket, which of course
You
is
got
not
me.
true. Unless... Is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Yes.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
No.
Okay, here we go.
Bucket.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait,
Did you delete
was
System 32?
everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
I'm not here. What are you on
Oh,
about?
This is wonderful news.
What
We're
for?
not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know
Okay.
that it's all a bucket. But if you
Dear
run into
God.
anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
Yeah, maybe
Who
not.
knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
End is never the 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 end is never. Buckets, bucket, 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 bucket.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I
Are you
was
showing
mistaken.
incompleted with all the buckets? How many endings have I completed now? Say like, you know, say like 8 out of 20, for example. How many endings have I actually done? And how many of those are still left?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Aw, damn it.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
No, his room closet is still
Stanley
gone.
decided to go up to his boss's
There's
office. Coming to
40
a
or 35
staircase,
endings?
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines.
way.
Remember, no reward for collecting all of these. Only
13
the
out of 40,
intrinsic
really that
pleasure
many?
of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Okay.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the
Oh
possibility
wait, no,
of
it's
facing
this
his
one where it goes
boss,
again, again, and
admitting he
again,
had
and
left
again,
his
and again.
post during
Shit,
work
I
hours.
forgot I already
He
went
might
down
be
this
fired
place.
for that. And in such a
Oh no, no,
competitive
no, no,
economy,
no, no. Begin the game again.
Warmth spread
It's
through
back.
Stanley's arms.
with Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. And this was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was.
Oh, yeah.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this no? Never
No,
mind.
the bucket was
The
wrong.
bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left.
No.
To go back to the meeting room.
Maybe I can comply with that.
No,
Said the
No.
bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go
No.
somewhere else.
Oh. What? Stanley? 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 The fuck? What? Okay. Huh? Okay. Don't tell me you have to start again from the very beginning. Please say we don't. I will cry if that's the case. He remembers. You don't remember the bloody time right now. E50. Wait, fuck me. Is that late already? Hang on, hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience, that you're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the time's just set in the correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favourite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Alright, let's get back to the video game now. Okay. What? That's interesting. Stanley Parable 2, hell yeah. In the game. The end is never the end, 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 is never. Click skip. But it's definitely,
All of his co-workers were
it's
gone.
definitely not
What could
100%
it
where I
mean?
was.
Stanley decided to go to
Welcome
the
back,
meeting
achievement
room.
unlocked.
Perhaps he
Quit the
had
game and
simply
start back
missed a
up
memo.
again. I mean, sure, quit it.
No matter how hard
Right,
Stanley
so
looked,
I
he couldn't
because
find a
looked at the
trace of
time,
his co-workers.
Zebby, what was that thing you said you wanted me to do before I ended the stream? Is the whole thing of that clock? Fair enough. Door 4:30. What about it?
Oh, please. Are you really just
Wait.
doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
Why the fuck is he talking now? I've clicked on this door so many times.
I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes,
Oh, I've done more than 50 clicks already. Come on.
50 clicks.
Let me in. Let me in. Oh, I've done more. Really?
I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley.
Come on.
I want to see commitment.
I'm tired, man.
A willingness to go all the way, no
boiling
matter
hot
what
in
the
this room.
cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
What the fuck's 417? Where's 417? Or is he baiting me? Is he debating me? Is he
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Where the fuck's 437? Oh.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. 415. Oh yeah, 415. Can't hide from me forever.
Now, back to door number 437.
You're really making me work for this right now, aren't you?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Buddy, if we meet in real life, you're not getting any chicken nuggets.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Oh yeah, okay. I can't. Oh, you little git. I can't get on the fucking. There we go.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Roger that, Chief.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, we did it. Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
Achievement unlocked.
You really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Click on door 430 5 times. Fuck. All right then. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call the stream here for now because we've been streaming for 3 hours. I'm shattered. It's boiling hot in here, and I need to chill for a little bit because I need to continue doing my uni work because I have only got a week left before everything's finished and everything's due, and I got a lot of work I still need to do. I've actually been working on the uni work from 2 o'clock all the way till 5:30 today. So yeah, that's kind of fun. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Next stream will be hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully. If everything goes to plan, it should hopefully be tomorrow. First time thoughts on this silly game. Love it. It is amazing. I do love it. It is a great game. I won't lie. I won't lie.